Poppy K and her weekly vlogs, shopping, reading and her monologues. Poppy K and her weekly vlogs. Poppy K, subscribe, like, comment and share.
Well, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie. I hope you are doing well. Well, today I finished these 6 of Crows. This is part of a duology. I don't know where the other book is. I think I've left it in my bag downstairs because I started that, but I finished this. And this is following on from last week when I did the Grisha Shadow and Bone series. This is like a few years later. You don't have to have read the other 3 books, I don't think, in order to read these. If you wanted to just read these, perfect. It helps just with, because sometimes it's referenced, but it's not essential. I would not say it's essential. I got this from Books to Door, this particular copy. It's got red pages. It's got your maps in the front, map in the back, and it's not signed as such. It's like a digital signature. But then there's like bonus material and stuff like that. I think it's a fan art. Yeah, so here's all our characters. I'll show you these characters. So we've got Kaz, Inej, who is the Wraith, Nina, Matthias, Jasper, and Waylon. So you've got your 6 characters. So they're your 6 crows. And basically it is a heist that is done on pirate ships, basically. And they're on a mission to try and steal something. So basically, if you think about, I don't know, The Sopranos, the Cray twins, all of that kind of, if you take all of those things and put them into here, but into a 16 and 17-year-old, that's what you've got here. It's fun to read. It is fun to read, and all the ships and things like that, amazing. All of the pirate ships and stuff like that. The adventures that you're taking on is, well, they're adventurous. I think I am enjoying it just as much as the Shadow and Bone. I believe, even though it's a duology, so there's this one and then there's the Crooked Kingdom, I believe Leigh Bardugo is contemplating writing a 3rd, but I don't know how true that is. I've just heard it on the grapevine. But yeah, enjoying it. It's a bit like Vegas meets London streets, meets gangster, meets pirates, that kind of thing. So if you fancy something a little bit like that, then this is definitely the one. So I've started the Crooked Kingdom, so I'm reading that one next, and I'll let you know what that's like. Well, hello. I finished The Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. Now, this is probably going to be a very controversial opinion. Most people that I've either watched, seen, or, you know, that I know who have read this preferred the first book. I personally thought this was a lot better. The first book took a long time to get going, whereas this is still, it's obviously a little bit bigger, pages wise. However, because you sort of know the characters, obviously because of the last book, which is why that was quite slow, because obviously you had to get to know all the characters. This one, you don't mind it being that slow because obviously it's, you know the characters already and you feel comfortable with reading about the characters. So in this book, everything kind of wraps itself up and obviously finishes because it's a duology. The way Leigh Bardugo has done that is amazing. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to say who, but if you haven't read it, one of the main characters does die. And it's quite sad when the character dies. But then after that, it's kind of like a little, and everybody lives happily ever after kind of thing. So if you like things that are, or if you like books around heists, pirates, crime, that kind of thing, then this is definitely the duology for you. It references a little bit of Shadow and Bone, but you don't, in my opinion, I don't think you had to have read either or, you know. So you could have read this before you read Shadow and Bone. But anyway, I'm going to give it a 3 stars. So that is another one done. I think for next week, I am going to read The Queen of Shadows, which is book 5 in the Throne of Glass series. That's just my book cover. So I think that is what I'm going to get on with next. That was actually something in the audiobook of The Crooked Kingdom and Six of Crows. Is it Elizabeth something or other? She does the audiobooks for Throne of Glass. And oh my gosh, Court of Thorns and Roses. I don't know how that's escaped my mind. And it sort of jarred me a little bit because I thought, I kept thinking I was listening to that, but that's by the by. But yeah, so I think I'm going to read that next. Today I wanted to do something a little bit funny. I'll put a little thing up here. Obviously without the sound. But if you want to go and have a look, go look on my TikTok or whatever. I was just doing a little bit of a parody for TikTok. So I just did that. So I filmed that and did that today. Went to work, finished my book. So I'm going to start that one. And that's it. So yeah, we've got something really good coming up this weekend. So I'm really, really looking forward to taking you with us. It's going to be amazing. And then I've got something next weekend as well. So it's sort of starting to get a little bit busier now. And obviously we have got all sorts of things. Spooky season, autumn, loads of stuff. My favourite few months of the year. So get out and about, hopefully if the weather's all right. But yeah, so that's it. I think I'm going to leave the vlog there. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and I will see you next week. Bye!